Arlo the Alligator Boy follows our lead character, a young humanoid alligator who travels to the big city in hopes of reuniting with his estranged father, meeting a colorful cast of characters along the way. This dropped on Netflix over the weekend and is written and directed by Ryan Kriego, who was the supervising director on the Nickelodeon show Sanjay and Craig and worked as an animator for various DreamWorks films, and here he makes his featured directorial debut. This serves as essentially the pilot for his upcoming show I Heart Arlo, also for Netflix later this year. While we've gotten many TV shows based on films, especially in the last decade or so, those usually come to fruition much later on after the film's release. This, on the other hand, was specifically made as a jumping-off point for the show, which already has 20 episodes ordered, with everyone from the film also signed on for that. And that's something I haven't seen done in a while with a movie. The last I can recall where both a film and show were conceived at the same time was Jimmy Neutron for Nickelodeon, though correct me if I'm wrong there, as I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the case. But I wanted to make sure that was made abundantly clear, because you can definitely feel like this is set up for something more. It moves fairly quickly, and it sometimes feels concerned more with trying to establish as much as possible for future adventures, rather than the story at hand, between what we got with Arlo, his friends, and what I'm sure will be the series' main antagonist, which is a hillbilly named Stucky, voiced by Jennifer Coolidge. So in a way, this feels more like an extended episode of a TV series, rather than a movie. That being said, it's still a delightful experience, as it does its best to try to hook you into this world. The animation here is absolutely stunning. It reminded me stylistically of shows on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon from the late 2000s and early 2010s, though with a little more of a cinematic quality to it, with colorful characters and bright stylized backgrounds. It's also just refreshing to see a 2D animated film in a day and age where 3D is the standard. Plus, the film does have a good heart and is often very sweet. It has an uplifting tone, which is especially brought to the forefront by Arlo's consistently positive outlook on life. He's an adventurous character who places a lot of emphasis on the importance of his family and friends, and even when the chips are down and the stakes are high, he doesn't lose his spirit, while never coming off like the positivity's forced. Michael J. Woodard, a former American Idol contestant, makes his feature debut as Arlo, and he does a wonderful job, not only in the conversational scenes, but whenever he sings as well. This film's also a musical, with a pop-style soundtrack full of catchy tunes that will have you moving to the beat. Now, some of the songs do feel like they over-relied on auto-tune, which was slightly off-putting, but for the most part, they were nice. And the rest of the voice cast is also a joy, with some standouts being Mary Lambert as Arlo's friend Bertie, Tony Hale as another friend named Teeny Tiny Tony, and in a small role, Annie Potts as Arlo's adoptive mother, who has hands down the film's funniest moment said not too long before Arlo departs for New York. The film's target audience is clearly children, who will get an absolute kick out of this, though it's also accessible for older audiences as well, with its uplifting nature, catchy songs, and funny character interactions being hard to resist. Now, the fact it functions more as a pilot rather than a fully realized feature film doesn't always work in its favor, though I'm sure it'll pay off once the show's released, but it's still a nice enough time, and is good if you just need something to make you smile. Arlo the Alligator Boy gets a 7 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Arlo the Alligator Boy, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Do you plan on watching the TV show? Do you have a favorite TV show based on a movie? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.